This is WWP Weekly Wrestling Podcast.
Welcome to the Weekly Wrestling Podcast. I'm here with the former AAW Heavyweight Champion, but one of my favorite guys from Weekly Wrestling Podcast. It's good old Shane Hollister. What's going on, man?
Not much, man. Just getting ready for the biggest show of AAW's history so far. Windy City Class of 10.
Man.
10.
That's freaking amazing, man. Tonight you're going to be going one-on-one with Louis Lyndon. Talk a little bit about Louis Lyndon, and you're looking forward to this match?
Louis Lyndon, nothing but great things to say about him. One of the best unknown talents around.
Unbelievable.
AIW knows who he is, AAW knows who he is, everyone else needs to know who he is. Just like Shane Hollister. We're guys that not many people outside the Midwest know who we are. They should.
I 100% agree with you, man. Just a little while ago, I hate to bring up the negative subject, but you lost the AAW Heavyweight Championship after holding it for nearly a year. Talk a little bit about holding that championship. I mean, it was even more than a year if you don't want to disinclude the whole Kevin Steen thing.
Yeah.
But talk a little bit about that reign as champion, man, because I feel it set this place on fire.
It's crazy because, like, you know, when I became champion, strap was on my shoulder, I was the guy, face of the company. And at the time, I'm not going to lie, I wasn't in the greatest shape, but I held the title and I wanted to hold it with respect. I defended any chance I had. It's crazy, like, you know, like it was just, I was the guy on top when AEW was at its highest point it's ever been. And to be the guy on top, it was tremendous pressure, but I loved it. I loved being the guy. I can't have anything bad to say about a guy like Eddie Kingston. Another guy who should be a star everywhere. Everywhere he goes, he's a star. He's a champion. Born and bred.
100% agree with you there, man. Talk a little bit about some of your favorite matches from that title reign. I loved your match with Kevin Steen.
The match with Kevin Steen was really, really awesome. I mean, I don't know, man. Like, every time I got in the ring, I thought I had some pretty good stuff. It's just being the champion. It's a lot of weight on your shoulders, especially when, you know, you got all this talent who's hungry and starving, really, not even hungry, starving to be a star. And then you have to go out there and follow these guys who will just chomp at the bits for just a piece of a bone. Barely any meat on it. They just want to eat. They want to be seen. They want to be stars. So to go out there and have to follow all those guys is tremendous pressure. And I welcomed it. I loved it. I love the fact that I go out there and it might even be super late. And I'm like, you know what? The crowd, they're getting tired. They won't be tired by the time this is all said and done. When this is over, they'll be ready to see more.
Man, I know classes just finished up at the Black and Brave. Talk a little bit about working there with an assistant trainer. Pretty big job.
Yeah, man. Like, it's like, if you ask me, it's going to be the premier pro wrestling school to be.
You heard it.
You're never going to get better lifting and better training anywhere. They have nutrition you can learn from. I am a prime example of somebody who's lost a ton of weight in CrossFit.
I was going to say CrossFit training, man. That stuff's real serious.
It's the hardest thing I've ever done. Like, CrossFit training is the hardest workouts I have ever done. Most of the time I'm laying on my back staring at the ceiling going, I don't know why I do this. And I'm heaving and I'm laying in a pool of my own sweat. But for that same reason, you are already cardio ready, machine ready for pro wrestling. It is bred for athletic performance. It's what it is. So you get CrossFit, you get in a ring, and you train with two of the top guys who ever come out, and three of the top guys who come out of the Midwest. Merrick Brave, myself, and then obviously Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins is the guy in WWE right now.
Mr. Money in the Bank.
Comes from Davenport, Iowa, we'll say.
What's in the future for Shane Hollister? What are you looking to achieve short-term, long-term, man?
Well, what I really want to do, this is like my end-all be-all goals. WWE, you know, if it happens. But really what I want to do is I want to work for Pro Wrestling Guerrilla. Hope you're watching.
That needs to happen.
Pro Wrestling Guerrilla. I want Pro Wrestling Guerrilla. I want to work for New Japan or anywhere in Japan. That's my goal. Japan. I've never been there. I want to be. And that's that's really all I have in mind. The goal is PWG, and from there, sky's the limits, because that's the place to be, really.
Absolutely, man. With that said, congratulations on all the success lately, and hopefully it just continues to improve. Talk a little bit about plugs, anything, upcoming dates you got. Feel free to throw it out there, buddy.
Man, just keep watching. Follow Shane Hollister on the Shug, or no, Twitter, @the_Shug.
It'll be on the screen.
That's right. And then obviously I have a Facebook. Just keep watching, man. I put out my dates. I put out everything. New T-shirts are coming. I have my brand new ones out right now.
Go get it for you.
All right, yeah, go grab that.
Let's get that bad boy right there.
Come get these right here. Come to a show. Pick up a Shane Hollister T-shirt. Look how amazing that is. All right, it doesn't look like a normal pro wrestling T-shirt, and that's what I love. Come pick one of these up. Come to a pro wrestling show. Watch what Shane Hollister is all about, and I promise you'll get your money's worth.
Future professional wrestling right here, Shane Hollister. Thank you very much, man.
Thanks, man.